And Q forgot to wipe. So, I was interested to see if I put on a here. If I put on a delta volume profile here, like this, we can see here's a big seller too. From last night and yesterday, essentially marking up where the big sellers are showing up or big orders period. And it was interesting to see that there are hardly any big buyers in the market. Most of the big players right now are sellers. You can see last night price was being pushed up into these areas, but as soon as it tapped into these areas where the big sellers are, just immediately rejected it and then supported. Well, the short move was supported, I should say. So I don't know what to expect today, but I have these levels marked out. So that if we tap into these levels, I will most likely be looking for shorts up there. Ah. We're bottom heavy right here on this volume profile. Let's see where we are on the weekly. I don't know. Could we go another 400 points today? I think it's definitely possible. Going short. I mean, I don't see us bouncing from any of these areas around here. I'm feeling bearish. Now, could we retrace up to here or something? I suppose that's a possibility, but it's like, where are we going to bounce from? We had a consolidation here. Could we bounce up to retest the consolidation? I think that could happen. We got VWAP all the way up here, so retracing up to VWAP, maybe that happens. We're bottom heavy, which could be a sign of a bounce. I think we could bounce up here, induce buying, and then drop lower. So probably not gonna, if we do indeed bounce from here, probably won't be looking to take a long. I think a short from up here might be my only trade I'm looking for. Or potentially higher, you know, if we go retest this. Any of these levels that I have lines drawn on could be potential sell areas. Let's see. And Gavin, you haven't had too many weeks of trading, but it's very important that you try to, well, that you follow your rules on Friday, because you got a whole weekend to think about it. ending a good week on a bad Friday is a terrible feeling. And you don't want to go into the weekend like that. 25, 2590 looks to be a little key level here that we push through. Let's see. Yep. We're starting off the day kind of within this consolidation after dropping overnight. So we got a gap down. Filling this gap might be in play. So let's say from here to where we're about to open. So I guess the point in that is before we go bearish, we might expect a bullish move. See if we're still bouncing off that 2590. Pushing a little bit below it. So I don't know if that's gonna be a level we care about. Or looks pretty heavy. Might fall out of this range. I could see coming down here, bouncing up, and then coming back. $25.60 looks to be we got some passive buyers here, so let's see if this is going to be support. seem to be. Lots of activity around 2560 still. So we had another big seller right at this level as well, 25,100. So I think 25,100 will be the key level to break above if we're going to see higher prices before we drop. Right now, basically only selling. So that being said, we had this price defended. There was a big seller here pre-market. Another big seller showed up here after the open. We could just be pushing down. Still lots of activity around here. 2560. Not seeing anything that's really compelling yet. This is interesting though. We do have a divergence here. So while no big sellers have or no big buyers have showed up within this candlestick, you can see there's constant buying here on Delta. But price is being pushed down. So it must be around that 2560 level. Yeah. It's got like a 10-point range where there's a lot of buying happening, but not a lot of price movement. Okay, cool, man. Only selling. Well, I say that buying has been absorbed, so the only thing that's been effective on price has been selling. Yeah, I was thinking we could break down, pop back up to VWAP, and then continue going down, but it might just be going. Could be wrong on that. I'm hopping on short. Big buyer showing up. Lots of buying happening. I don't know about this. Selling too. I mean, I made a little quick scalp there, but after two big buy orders like that, I'm not feeling confident to hold it unless we clear this area. Looks like it would have been good to hold. This sell popped up right as I got out of the position. So looking, still looking decent short. Looks like that 2560 level is where, well, we're about 100 points lower than that, but that looks like the, just, I guess right around here, actually. Where these sell orders are is where we were finding that buy absorption. So that's where I would be wanting to place my risk. Above this sell order could also work, potentially. Let me take a look at that. 25,000 is a big level as well. I'd be willing to jump in, but I have to go MNQ in smaller size. Might get a bounce back up for a retest. Trying to see, we got a lot of buying happening up here. Just wondering if this is going to be a quick flush instead of a deep pullback. Probably consider a short around 25,000. If this area holds. Top of this candle looks like price might be getting pushed down. I don't think I have a desire to hop in short again unless we get a nice retest up here. Just worried about this popping back up. Could also see a late sort of, I was thinking that we were going to pop above this range, come up to VWAP, and then dip. Could also see this taking out this whole move down to do that. But let's see. I'll probably take a stab up here at 25K. We'll switch to MNQ. We might not get that, deeper retracement. Coming up to that 25K. Okay. Let's see what's up. Here we go. Went ahead and hopped in. So again, the thing we got to worry about with price approaching these levels is if it does have the strength, a quick pop through these levels. But it looks like we got sellers stepping in, got some aggression, so looks like this could be a nice continuation move. Just want to make sure we don't get stuck on the, let's say this low. These lows look very even. So could even, what I'll probably do is take some off down here just in case we get stuck again. Also, after being down in this area, I'll put it on a break even now. If it comes back up and stops me out up here, I would probably be thinking we've got some business at higher prices. Looks like we had some trouble at 24,940. Looks like potential passive buyers down there. All right, got to break even on that. Unfortunately, if we hit a ceiling up here, I'll think about re-entering, but I'm a little afraid we might push up through this now. Seeing some passive sellers up here, 24,989. Doesn't look like it's enough. back in. See if we can push back through now. Looks like we're in this, I don't know, potential consolidation here, but I think we're gonna drop out of this. I think we're gonna drop. $24,945 is right now on this, is this current candle. I was hoping going to be ceiling, but it looks like I don't know, if we're trying to trade this lower in consolidation like this, it's probably going to be rough. If this is indeed going to continue lower, I think we could see some that fair value gap I had highlighted on the higher time frame. I think we could see us dipping all the way down there. Right where my price is here is where the current sort of ceiling is, where we have some sellers hanging out up here. Not exactly clear price action right now. Oh, nice, dude. Fuck yeah, let's go. Nice work. Looks like you're coming back up to 2,500 again, potentially. I'll take one more stab at this. Right here. So my other concern with this move was that we start climbing up to higher prices before we drop. Put it right above these sellers right here. But it looks like we could be building, you know, we got some buyers stepping in right here after 25K. I'm not liking how jumpy price action is. And we're coming down and then we're immediately getting pushed back up. Not a lot of clarity. If this doesn't drop pretty quickly, I'll probably close it out and just wait, see if I can find something else. Yeah, I'm afraid we're coming back up. $25,000 continues to be a key level, getting hit with both buyers and sellers on the aggressive side. Not a fan. But Gavin, nice work, dude. I'm not liking this. Like, we're pulling back and then we're getting pushed back up. It's got me thinking that we're coming back up for higher prices. So I'll wait. So we're busting through these sell orders right now over here. I think right now with how like jittery the price is, I need to wait for a little more clarity. So we'll see. All right, came back up to this value area low here. Not sure. Not sure what to think here, if we're gonna keep pushing up or if this is the extent of this little pullback. Jeez. Give it another shot here. Yo, what's up, T-Drov? Yeah, I did some after hours trading. Yeah, I'm only using one account right now. I'm gonna leave the other two, well, the other two accounts that I'm up on alone, and then I'll just rotate accounts. I got my I've got some other like the Project X accounts down here on my other screen as well. So I'm just yeah, I'm just rotating right now, not copy trading. I do have two positions in. I have this one in and another position in on another account right now, short. We have not had any follow through on the short side, so I'm a little bit hesitant to just think that we're gonna plow through these lower prices, but let's see if we can at least retest this low here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one off right here. And then I'll move, well, actually, I think I'm gonna leave my stop, give it a little bit of room. And then I'll probably take 3 off down here. So I have this, I have this other account going right now too. Let's see. So I'll probably just start de-risking a little bit on this one as well, but leave in a runner. This is what I like. I don't like that every time we come down here, we pop back up, and hopefully this kind of satisfied what was needed to up here, digging back up into this gap right here. Hopefully now we can go see lower prices, but this has been problematic down here so far. All right, looks like we got, we had some passive sellers at 24,944, just right above here. Everything looking pretty good for, you know, supporting this short move here. Looks like we're leaving that entire gap left open up here. Now we wait. I don't see anything problematic down here yet. Might be looking to add here. Don't have a great, well, right here. Go ahead and add right there. And probably break even. Unfortunately, not seeing any great levels up there. Fortunately, got taken out of that. Let's see if I can re-enter or if this is reversing now. Yeah, it's not looking great for a big continuation to the downside. I wonder if we're gonna start heading up. This level right here with this cluster of orders might be support. Pretty tricky price action. I was really hoping when we drop down here, this is going to be kind of like the easy part of this move. But you can see we kind of came down here, consolidated, pop back up, which looked like a pullback to continue short. Then we manipulate this low and pop back into the range. So this is pretty tricky price action. Just got to trade what's in front of us, though. I mean, like, if this is gonna stop me out up here, probably just gotta wait, because I don't really feel like taking another short try in here is gonna be smart. $25. We do have, like, in this cluster of buy orders right here, we do have some passive sellers absorbing. But it's not enough to get me excited about re-entering. If anything, this just looks like the shorts are in trouble. You got sells on 26, about 26K. Man, that's way up there. If we did pop up here, I was thinking about taking a short on VWAP, which is 25,143. You have sells 1,000 points up. Oh, okay, copy. Yeah, that was the original area I was watching to take this short. I just don't like that we're retesting it now. Like, after making this drop. So I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm a little bit hesitant right now. I think I'm going to watch and see how this plays out. Looks like we are kind of getting stuck up here. Absorption at 25,010. We got a cluster of it right here. I might be down to take one more shot. Quick pullback, bid getting lifted. This looks iffy. Looks like we could pop this area. Yeah, not a terribly huge fan of what's going on. A little worried that after this dip here that bulls took control. This is a lot trickier than I was anticipating. Falling out of this range and then doing this kind of nasty consolidation. The trade I wanted was a lot simpler. It was a pullback and then continuation, that's all. Look at that. I don't know. It's not easy, I know that. It's not making it easy. Right now, what it looks like is it's it looks like when it's getting pushed down, it's bouncing on a trampoline. All right, under 25K. Let's see if we can stay under there. I hate how it's getting pushed back up. Let's see, what was the culprit? 25K. Yeah, this is it's ugly. Lots of selling, not a lot of price movement. Leads me to believe we might be shooting up. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the Indian music. Sick. I don't know. This wick down here is what's concerning me. That like this was the initiation of a long move potentially. I don't know. And then we're having a lot of trouble up here. We're not revisiting and then immediately coming back down. When it looks like it's pushing down, we get pushed back up. So just not a lot of clarity. I'm just chill for a second. This is looking better now. I'm gonna go ahead and enter short. All right, let's go, T-Drov. Let's get this. Let's see if we can finally, get some momentum to the downside. We might just be continuing to do this consolidation. Should be extremely unfortunate, but our next level down here as a floor is 24,974. We had a lot of orders go through there, but no price movement. 24,974. Okay. Bouncing from here would kind of be par for the course for this price action, but let's hope if any pullbacks we get up here are short-lived and we get pushed back down. Okay. Let's keep going. Come, come. That's not what I want to see. Pushing back down to this area we're having trouble at, and then it looks like it's basically jumping on a spring. You know, this trade might not be it. God, look at that. Yeah, I think this is just kind of not ideal price action, right? Essentially, we're consolidating and trying to take a breakout trade. And if this is the price action we're going to continue to have until we break out, the only valid sort of trading would be to, you know, take it from up here or down here and close as you reach the other side of the range. I think eventually well, I don't know. I actually don't want to make a judgment call on this kind of price action because it looks like we got some drama. So that being said, I'm going to just draw out the range that we got going on here. And if I am going to take a trade, it'll probably be from the outside of the range toward the middle of the range, and then just close it. Not looking for anything. I mean, I've been holding out for a bigger move, and it looks like the bigger move just isn't ready yet. Yeah, kind of ugly. That was this might have been the final fake out here. I still have my short on this other account, but unfortunately this one was getting juked out. Got some hard pushing on the sell side. I might miss this up here, but that's okay. I'd rather be patient. I've been kind of faked out 3 times on this, so I'm gonna chill for a second. I might close this one down here. Why does it say negative 270? What the fuck? Looking better. I don't know. They're like the way price is moving is still wonky. Like it's still like super jittery. So just not a terribly huge fan of that. Let's see. All right. Oh, that's all right. 63. Oh man, you know it came back up enough to where it kind of juked me out of this move. That's okay. Are you still holding on to this, T-Drov? Hope you got this, man. That's the beautiful thing about if you're mechanical about your entries. Yeah, I'm with you, man. That's kind of how I am. Like, if it's moving really weird, or I mean, I just like to control the risk if price action's wonky. All right, looks like we might finally have a breakout. I don't know how much I trust this just yet. Man. All this price action was wonky, but putting a decent stop, up here. I mean, you got to risk a lot to be able to catch these moves, but smaller size would have done it, and just holding it and holding through all this BS. I'm not seeing anything to risk off of. Like, we haven't had a nice retest with signs of, sellers supporting. So I'm holding off right now. Only thing I'm seeing over on the Delta candles is a little bit of passive buying happening right here, right where we're at. So we broke the low here, bounced back into the range. Now we're breaking here, and we're just not having a lot of follow through. Sure, this move from to down here would have been great to be able to hold, but at these major areas where we should see, well, I mean, if it's not like we should see anything, but if we're in this trade to hold it for lower prices, it makes it pretty difficult because it's breaking through these low prices and then either hesitating or not, or coming back into the range. Here it looks like we're getting a little bit of a push, but nothing that makes holding this trade easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I'm not. I'm not feeling this. So T Drop, you're that was your one setup, right? Like you're done, huh? And in this move, like, so for your setup, you took it around 25K. Would have had to had a 50-point stop loss to hold it. You had a gold short. Oh, okay. So you took a gold short, and did you get it? Copy that, man. Hmm. Yeah, this was some rough price action, and I probably would have been like I like to look when I have break even trades or losing trades and see how is there a meaningful way where it should have worked. And here it's like I took 3 stop outs trying to catch this short, and if I just placed one order and then a stop that was up here. The reason I didn't like the having a wider stop on this is because it was looking really squirrely. It was looking like after this got taken here, it could bounce up. So I don't know. You got to make your best judgments in the moment, and for me, I feel like the judgments I made, like if this was kind of, well, I guess you can't ever expect normal price action, because when is NQ ever normal? What's normal for NQ is to be erratic. But in this situation, probably entering around 25, or when we popped up here, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough call for me because it coming all the way back up to my price is not something I typically like to see if I'm entering a trade to start moving immediately. And it did move immediately, but then it bounced here, and then we get retraces. I don't know. This is a tough one. But now this move would have been, 100 points. More than 100 points, 200 points right here. That's what kind of messed me up here, is that this range right here, is 100 points, I guess. So maybe just entering with 2 would have been ideal for me and sticking to it. I don't know. I guess what I know is that like this kind of price action is not ideal for my style of trading. I like to take trades, have them work out pretty much immediately, and not come back. I mean, obviously that's what everybody wants. They don't want it to come back to their price, but in these kinds of situations, like I'm looking for the point of no return, and it kept returning. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, but in this kind of price action, I think the right move for me is either trade small, wide stop, or just sit out. Unless I'm looking to like scalp it to the bottom of the range, which I did have. Was it 2 of the 3 trades? 2 of the 3 trades that had some pretty good profit in it. 50 points probably. Yeah, looking at this price action, I might be down to end my day short today. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Man. I don't know where Adam's at. I'm probably down to play here in just a little bit. If I can catch one, I would like to try and catch something. I think I can probably catch a quick scalp. I'm kind of upset I didn't take any profit out of any of these that came back and broke even on me. But I can't let that impact the way I'm going to trade. Ugh. I just got to see if there's an opportunity in front of me and take it. All right, I'm going to go short here. Quick scalp. Take one off there. Break even. All right. Over my weekly goal. I think I'd probably be happy with that. Let's see. All right. I've got got a quick scalp going on this other account down here, so. All right. You just woke up? Copy that, man. Nice, dude. Good morning. We were just wondering where you were. That sucks. Yeah, copy that. That makes sense. Yeah, enjoy that time, dude. Gavin's trying to play some Battlefield here in a minute. If you're down, I'll see if Ben is. He's probably still asleep too. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, they're like this was actually a pretty nice move, but what happened in between was pretty messy. I took 3 attempts on getting this short, and it kept breaking me even, especially after it broke the low of this consolidation, then popped back up. That was pretty tricky, and the way it was moving was like really jittery, so it wasn't super clean, but you know the move happened. I caught, honestly, like I had like 3 trades in here that were up like between $200 and $400, and it came back and got me, came back and got me, came back and got me. I just had a quick scalp I caught, and prior to that, it was like overnight shorts. But so today's been a little frustrating because I've had like 3 break evens trying to catch this, but I'm happy where my day's at and where the week ended up. Yeah, man. It started off rough, but you know, caught back up. So I've got one more trade in on the futures desk account. So once I close that, I'll probably be ready. That's actually a good idea, man. When I go over, that could be a charitable cause or something. Not to Ben, but somewhere else. That could be cool. As an idea. Yeah. Fucking A, dude. Nah, I know about as much as you guys do about Battlefield, I think. I like this. I like what's happening right now. I like that we're moving down. I think we got a lot that we could. We've got a lot of potential movement to the downside if we can keep this up. But I think what I'm going to do is probably just start scaling out of my position and probably just leave it and hold it. All right, cool. I'll hit you up as soon as I get this position scaled out of, and then I'm gonna just leave a runner. You want not a V-shaped recovery, but if bulls don't really step up hard before market close. Love when he stands up on two legs. Yeah, that's how he gives hugs. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, the only thing I had in mind right now for this, move that's going on, is like looking at higher time frame chart. Was potentially hitting this gap here. Here, I'm gonna put it on the 4 hour. We're taking we took this low here. I just didn't see it bouncing until, reaching this area. I mean, maybe we stopped short of that, but I don't know. This is kind of where I had my eye this morning. Yeah, just keep dumping. I could see that, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a good position here. I could probably just let this position run and hop on Battlefield if you're down. But if you're trying to watch the market, that's cool too. Yeah, I'm in short. It's on my futures desk account. So I think I'm just gonna let it run. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Oh, nice, dude. That's what's up. Yeah, I would definitely like to talk to you more about the content creation stuff. I haven't really. The only thing I can think of is if you're doing like a talking head, like for me at least, doing a talking head video. Like maybe if you're talking, you pick some topics like, you know, overcoming tilt or something like that, and you can talk for like 15 minutes on tilt, where it comes from, how to, um, how to fix it in your own trading, things like that, where you pick a topic and you can just talk on it for a while. That to me would be easy, and I could very easily kind of implement it into my day without having to spend hours and hours and hours on coming up with content and editing and all that stuff. I would like to, like, if I was going to do it, I would want to do it like basically one take. Yeah, I don't want to do stuff that takes a long time. I don't know. I mean, every once in a while, maybe I would be down to do something like that, but for the most part, I think I want to stick to stuff that I can easily implement. Like, really, it could be, since I stream, I could really just be talking about it here for like, you know, 5 minutes or something, and then just clip it. That would be ideal for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is. Yep. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Max? How you doing, brother? Not much, man. Had a decent end of the week. How about you, man? Nice. I got a short. I had a short running on this on my Futures Desk account. I actually just closed it. I was gonna let it continue running, but it was a good one. So, um, yeah, I'm up. I'm up 1,200 on my Futures Desk account, and then I got these other accounts that I'm up on. So, yeah, it's a good day. I think I'm okay to close up. Okay, nice T-Drop. That sounds good, dude. Yeah, definitely check out that. What's it called? Edgeful. Check out Edgeful. We were talking about that yesterday, right? No, I'm not, Max. I got a 6K. I got to hit 6K on that one, on that, and I haven't hit it yet. I use the Futures Desk and My Funded Futures and Top Step. Okay, nice, dude. That's what's up. Yeah, I've been liking classical here because then I'll put classical on and I don't have to mess with it. Otherwise, it's like every once in a while I get a copyright-free Britney Spears music, and I'm just having to change it all the time. So I've been digging classical. You been staying up late or what? Yeah, getting the workout done in the morning is a lot easier sometimes. Oh shit! Sometimes you got to deny that shit. I try and get and like my time. I try and get in bed, uh, honestly as early as possible, but like 10 p.m. Take a melatonin, put my sleep mask on, get some glorious rest. I used to hate sleep. I used to be like, oh, I'll stay up till 2 a.m. and wake up at 6. And that's no bueno. It'll catch up to you. Sleep is really important for mental clarity. Yeah, you got to cut out those late nights. But I think I'm gonna close it up, guys. I had a nice end of the week. Started off rough, made some slow gains, and you know, closing up nice on a Friday. Don't have to beat myself up over the weekend, which is fantastic. Yeah, morning workout. Get it out of the way. Then there are no excuses later. If I wait to work out at the end of the day, I'll find excuses not to do it, or I'm just like tired and whatever. Have a great weekend, man. Hey Max, I can't. I'm pretty sure you don't have a PC that you can play games on, right? Yeah, you have a laptop. Okay, right on. We've been playing Battlefield, so I was gonna invite you to play with us, but if your laptop can't run it, that's all good. Okay, right on, brother. All right, guys. Well, Adam, I guess I'll see you. I'll see you on Discord here in a second. But hell yeah, dude. Take some of that anger out. We'll kill some people. But have a good weekend, Max. And anybody else out there, take care and peace out.